Ask for feedback. Request input from mentors or peers. Asking for feedback. Seeking input from mentors or peers writing. Chapter 2. Review of related literature is a crucial part of a thesis, requiring careful synthesis of existing research, clear organization, and proper academic formatting. However, even the most well-structured literature reviews can benefit from external feedback to ensure clarity, coherence, and scholarly rigor. Seeking input from mentors, advisors, and peers allows researchers to refine their arguments, improve the logical flow of ideas, and identify areas that may need further development. This section explores the importance of feedback. Effective strategies for requesting and implementing it, common challenges, and how to integrate constructive criticism into Chapter 2.1. Importance of seeking feedback in Chapter 2a. Enhancing clarity and coherence. Feedback helps identify unclear arguments, vague explanations, or disjointed ideas that might confuse readers. Peers or mentors can point out redundancies, missing connections, or inconsistencies in the literature review. B. Improving academic rigor. Mentors with expertise in the field can suggest additional relevant sources to strengthen the literature review. Feedback ensures that the literature review aligns with theoretical frameworks and research objectives. C. Avoiding common writing errors. External reviewers can detect grammatical issues, citation errors, or formatting inconsistencies that the writer might overlook. They provide an objective perspective on the structure, argumentation, and organization of Chapter 2d. Ensuring logical flow and structure. Constructive criticism helps ensure that the literature review follows a logical sequence and does not feel disorganized. Reviewers can suggest better ways to connect different studies or highlight key gaps in research. Who to ask for feedback? A. Thesis advisor or research mentor. The primary source of guidance for refining. Chapter 2. Advisors provide expert feedback on content relevance, theoretical alignment, and structure. B. Peers or colleagues in the same field. Fellow students or researchers can offer insights from a reader's perspective. Peers help identify unclear sections, redundancies, or overlooked research studies. C. Subject matter experts. If available, consulting an expert in the research field ensures that the literature review accurately represents existing knowledge. They may suggest new or emerging studies relevant to the topic. D. Writing centers or academic editors. Many universities have writing centers that provide structured feedback on grammar, formatting, and clarity. Professional academic. Editors can refine sentence structure, word choice, and citation accuracy. Strategies for requesting feedback effectively. A. Be clear about what you need. Feedback on instead of asking, "What do you think?" Specify areas needing review, such as, is the argumentation clear and logically structured? Do the studies reviewed connect well to the research objectives? Are there any missing or outdated references? B. Provide context for your reviewers. Briefly explain the research topic, objectives, and purpose of Chapter 2. Share institutional guidelines or specific requirements reviewers should consider. C. Use different types of feedback content. Feedback ensures relevance, coherence, and proper citation of sources. Structural feedback checks the logical arrangement of sections and themes. Technical feedback focuses on grammar, formatting, and citation accuracy. D. Allow enough time for reviewers to provide input. Avoid seeking last-minute feedback. Give reviewers ample time to read and provide thoughtful comments. 4. How to implement feedback in Chapter 2. A. Analyze the feedback objectively. Not all feedback needs to be applied immediately or exactly as given. Categorize comments into essential changes, e.g., incorrect citations, weak arguments, optional, suggestions, e.g., alternative phrasing, additional sources. B. Revise, step-by-step address major issues first, such as content gaps and structural problems. Move on to improving clarity, grammar, and formatting based on detailed feedback. C. Cross-check with thesis guidelines. Ensure that revisions align with institutional formatting and citation requirements. DD. Seek follow-up feedback if major changes are made. Ask for a second round of review to confirm improvements. Common challenges in seeking and applying feedback. Receiving contradictory advice. Different reviewers may give conflicting suggestions. Solution. Prioritize feedback that aligns with research objectives and institutional guidelines. B. Overlooking critical feedback. Some writers may ignore negative feedback because they feel attached to their writing. Solution. Treat feedback as an opportunity for growth and improvement. C. Over-reliance on one reviewer. Solely depending on one person's feedback may limit perspectives. Solution. Seek multiple opinions to get a well-rounded view. D. Implementing every suggestion. Blindly. Not all feedback is equally useful or relevant. Solution. Critically evaluate each suggestion before making changes. Example of how to apply feedback in Chapter 2 original version. Before feedback. Several. Researchers have studied the effects of social media on adolescent mental health. Studies by Smith, 2019, and Lee, 2020, suggest that social media can either positively or negatively influence mental well-being, but their findings are inconclusive. More research is needed to determine the actual impact. Feedback received. Clarify what makes the findings inconclusive. Provide specific statistics or examples from studies. Mention how this gap connects to your study. Revised version. After feedback. Smith, 2019, and Lee, 2020, examined the influence of social media on adolescent mental health. While Smith found a strong correlation between excessive social media use and increased anxiety levels, R. Schaus 0.75, Pabopoto 0.05, Lee's study emphasized potential positive effects, such as increased peer support. The contradictory findings suggest that the impact of social media is context-dependent, requiring further investigation into variables such as usage patterns, platform types, and demographic factors. This study seeks to address these gaps by analyzing the role of social media engagement styles in adolescent mental health, improved clarity by specifying the contradiction, incorporated statistics to support claims, connected findings to the research study. Conclusion. The value of seeking feedback in Chapter 2 key takeaways. Ask for feedback from multiple sources: advisor, peers, experts, writing centers. Be specific in requesting feedback. Focus on structure, coherence, citations, and clarity. Review feedback critically. Implement necessary changes while maintaining research integrity. Use feedback to refine arguments, improve readability, and strengthen connections between studies. Seek follow-up reviews to ensure revisions enhance the quality of Chapter 2. By actively incorporating constructive feedback, researchers can elevate the quality of their literature review, ensuring that Chapter 2 effectively supports their thesis objectives and meets academic standards. If you find this content helpful, subscribe to stay updated on the next tips for writing Chapter 2. Feel free to comment below with topics you'd like us to cover in future content. Thank you.